If you understand the dynamics of Jamaica and how Jamaica runs, and the amount of missing teenagers, missing people that are on the missings list, then you know that this is not a good thing when a young lady goes missing. There are two young ladies that went missing in recent days that I would like for the audience, those of you who follow us and you are on the island, I would like for you to be on a lookout to see if you see these two young ladies. The first one says that an Ananda alert has been activated for 16-year-old Analise Jones of 10th Street, Kingston 12, who has been missing since Boxing Day. Boxing Day is December 26th. It's the day after Christmas Day. She is of dark complexion, slim built, and reports from the Trenchtown police are that Analise was last seen at home about 3 p.m. At the time, she was dressed in a black and white dress and was wearing white slippers with it. All efforts to locate her since has been proven futile, and the police said anyone knowing the whereabouts of Analise Jones is asked to contact the Trenchtown police at 876-948-8243 or simply call the police emergency number, which is 119, or just go to your nearest police station. Again, her name is Analise Jones. This is the first one, and she was last seen at home on Boxing Day, December 26th. This picture of Analise is not the best picture there is, and I'm hoping that they will get an updated version of a picture so we can see better what she might look like. Here is another young lady who went missing days before. Now, hers, I feel, is a bit more urgent, even though they are both urgent because they are both missing. But if you know anything about Jamaica, you know that the longer the days go by that you've been missing, the greater the chances that you will not be found alive, right? And that goes for anywhere in the world, but I'm just saying. So, 14-year-old girl from Gregory Park goes missing. This 14-year-old girl, it says an Ananda alert has been activated for 14-year-old Idea Russell of Gregory Park, Portmore, St. Catherine. She's been missing since Saturday, December 23rd. Now, Analise, the other young lady, she's been missing since Boxing Day, which is December 26th. Today that I'm making this video, this voiceover, today is the 27th. So Analise was missing since yesterday evening at 3 p.m. Now, this young lady, which is 14-year-old Idea Russell, she's been missing since the 23rd. So if you count the days, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th of today, that means she's already been missing for 5 days and she's 14 years old. Kingston, St. Catherine, not a good look. She is of brown complexion, medium built, and about 175 centimeters, which is about roughly 5 feet 9 inches tall. Reports from the Greater Portmore Police are that about 1 p.m., Idea was last seen at home as well. Her mode of dress at the time is not known, and she has not been heard since. These are always funny to me, because if you can tell me that she was last seen at home, you should be able to say what she was wearing when she was last seen at home. She wasn't last seen at home naked, but she was last seen at home. I would more likely say her last known whereabouts was at home, because whoever said they saw her at home should also have some kind of a memory as to what she might have been wearing. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Idea Russell is being asked to contact the Greater Portmore Police at 876-989-8422. The police just call the regular emergency number if you can't remember that long number, which is 119. And if you can't remember any of those, or if you're close to, just march on over to a police station, your nearest police station, and ask the police or tell the police if you know anything about her whereabouts. The 14-year-old Idea Russell from Gregory Park, Portmore, St. Catherine, that's very worrisome because it's been almost a week since she went missing. Now, let me talk a little bit to stretch the video out just so you guys can have a look at these young ladies some more. That way, if you come across them, you will recognize them and you'll be able to call somebody. I remember we did a story about a young lady that went missing. The young lady ended up being shot up alongside her much older boyfriend in his house. So apparently she had left home and went to go stay with this boyfriend of hers, right? But she was walking around in a community that her father frequented, and her father would walk past her because her father did not recognize his own daughter. Think about that. She had bleached her skin. She looked completely different, taking away her pigmentation, and she had been wearing a wig and wigs, and she was dressing very differently. So the father would actually walk right past his daughter, but he would every day ask around if anybody's seen his daughter. He's looking for his daughter. He would show pictures to people. Still could not recognize his daughter, and no one was telling him that that's where his daughter was. It wasn't until the tragedy happened that somebody said, your daughter in the house up there, so with the man them where them just shoot up just now. And he went up there and he finally got a good look at the person and said, wow, that is her. So my only drawback with these is a lot of the times these young ladies, they'll run off and they'll go to boyfriend house or they'll go to other friend's house, take on the road, I guess, go do whatever they feel they're ready for, which they're not. Because at 14 and 16, you're definitely not ready. You're a child. And then when they're found and when they're returned home, the public is not given any backstory. And the thing about that is the public becomes invested, because the public starts feeling the worries and start, looking and asking questions and getting involved. And then I think that the public also is owed a story as to where they were found and what were the circumstances. You understand? So other than that, they're probably not going to give us any information background once they find them. We're keeping our fingers crossed, hoping that they are found alive. And, even if we don't get a background, even if the police doesn't tell us the salacious side of the story, is man she left and go taking on, she there a man yard from when till when, or we found her wandering the streets 10 parishes over from where she lived, or whatever the case may be. If they don't tell us those stories, then okay, that's all right, as long as we know that these young people make it back home. It's rough out there. It's very rough out there, right? Especially for a teenager who can be easily manipulated, coerced into things that is against their wills, forced and abused. There's just a lot of stuff going out there, and ultimately could run into the wrong people where they end up losing their lives. So let's see if we can find these young ladies before evil gets to them, please, and try to help to steer them back home. I'm very conscious of the fact that home might not be a good place as well. A lot of the time these young people run away from home. Sometimes it's not just the rules and restrictions. Sometimes they're running away from abuse. So the people who are responsible for these young people who have gone missing, I hope that in the process of you trying to get all of us to help you to find these young people, that you are also straightening up whatever it is that's going on at home, if there's anything going on at home that's causing them to run away, because they're surely going to run again. You can't have them run away and you ask people to find them and they come back and you abuse them again. They'll just run again, right? So fix upon all angles and try to protect these young people. Again, an Ananda alert has been activated for 14-year-old Idea Russell of Gregory Park, Portmore, St. Catherine, who has been missing since Saturday, December 23rd. She is of brown complexion, medium built, and about 175 centimeters, that is about 5 feet 9 inches tall. And reports from the Greater Portmore Police are that about 1 p.m. Idea was last seen at her home. What she was wearing or her mode of dress is not known, and she has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing her whereabouts can just simply call 119 or can go to your nearest police station or call the police in Portmore at 876-989-8422, right? And then try to help us to find this young lady. And again, the last one more time, an Ananda alert has been activated for 16-year-old Analise Jones of 10th Street, Kingston 12, who has been missing since Boxing Day, December 26th. She is of dark complexion and slim build. Reports from the Trenchtown Police are that Analise was last seen at home at about 3 p.m. and at the time she was dressed in black and white dress and a white slippers, and all efforts to locate her has gone futile, and they are asking anyone to contact the Trenchtown Police at 876-948-8243 or simply call 119 emergency number or go to your nearest police station if you have any information about these teenagers' whereabouts. May they both be found safe and returned home safely. Catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace. Alright, my SouFLoTV audience, listen, I've been wondering for the longest, why has Jamaica not gone totally solar yet? After all, Jamaica has powerful sunshine all year round. And people are in darkness in certain areas, especially in rural areas. And they've been that way for decades, waiting on government to install street lights. Well, Soninka solar lights. These are commercial grade lights, perfect for rural areas, perfect for dark corners and lanes, perfect for the backyard, the front yard, down the road, driveway lighting, stores, perfect for the farm, waterproof and remote control. Make your surroundings safer. Jamaica has sun all year round, and you will have no problem keeping these lights charged. Did I mention that they are commercial grade and they are remote controlled? You don't have to wait on government to install lights. Some people in some areas have been waiting for decades, literally decades, and they are still in the darkness. These are easy to install. Get in touch with Soninka and they will do the rest for you. And the best part is this: you don't have to pay a monthly light bill. No, this not gonna bother you like a JPS bill, because it's charged by the sun. So take yourself out of the darkness now. Increase your safety now. Get in touch with Soninka Solar and thank me later. Come on, man. Watch there. All the contact information is right there for you. IG, email, phone number, which you can call by WhatsApp, which is free globally. Go on. Get yourself out of the darkness and into the light.